today I'm in the studio. Actually, I haven't given a proper introduction about my company, so I'm gonna take advantage of doing that today. Sonos, nigga, this is Sonos. Um, here's what I'm thinking, right? Here's what I'm thinking. A company that handles everything, and I mean everything. A company that handles everything for the artist, because being an artist is hard. You get what I'm saying? Being an artist is hard. There are many levels through which an artist needs to go through in order to see bread, right? And it's a lot of spending. The thing is that a lot of artists don't even know where to spend their bread before it's too late and they've already spent all the fucking money they have, and then they're broke. You get what I'm saying? Hence the starving artist. Today, I'm gonna be shooting a performance, so we're getting media, right? But the basic concept for Sonos is a company that follows the artists from, okay, we're gonna get specific. Fuck it, bro. It's my video, it's my channel. You don't like it, eat it. We start from production, from sound selection. Like we really make the, like, we find the instruments that make an artist sound. You get what I'm saying? Then we go into recording. We run it through all the gears to find out which chain makes this artist feel nice. After they go through recording, we go through media production, right? The company figures out the style, like, and I mean like details, right? We go from the clothes to the color palette of the brand, all the way to the shooting style, all the way to formatting. You get what I'm saying? So you have a movie. You don't just have a song and some guy singing. You have a soundtrack to visuals, and that's a product that is tangible. That induces an emotion. That is art. That is something, right? Most artists get stuck here. That's it. They don't know where to go from here. But then Sonos, I really hate that it's backwards, but it kind of still works, I guess. I was trying to find another. I was trying to find a backwards S in the alphabet, but that's not working. So it's kind of like Sonos. It's like Sonos, but if you're saying if it's so like, anyways, marketing. Marketing is the most important part of this business that no one ever really looks at, right? And when I say marketing, I just don't mean like boosting your fucking post on Instagram just to make your numbers look good. No, I mean marketing, the process of going through analytics to make pivots, to decide whether or not something is going with the audience or is just not going. The ability to retain the audience and retain the people that do like it, and the ability to hit that mark again. That's what fucking marketing is. No one ever does that. Everyone just fucking just puts shit out there. Like, hey, guys, go check out my new video. Link in bio, your mother, bro. I'm not gonna look at that shit, bro. I'm not. I can't, because your product, your visuals, your sound didn't find me in my world. Why the fuck would I go on a journey to go look for Mr. Bumblefuck that I don't know from where? It's not gonna work, bro. AKA, Sonos is gonna be the machine that creates the world and the universe. Now, money. Until this point, or until marketing, all you have done is spent money. Sonos is gonna be able to create the system for you to be able to get that bread to come in. Realistically, there are only four ways for an artist to make money, right? Merchandising, like products, streams, which is from paid through by Spotify or by what really is paid from your your DSP, like United Masters, DistroKid, your distributor. What's the other one? touring tickets. Like tickets is the most profitable, right? Well, not the most profitable, but the most sought after. Like every like I don't get the hype personally. Like I'm 6'2". I'm a big guy. I don't ever, as an artist, I don't ever see myself going on stage. I have bad knees. I ain't doing all that, bro. I ain't doing all that. That stream of income is not necessarily my preference, but it makes a lot of money because it it's a volume game. If you get 2 million people, I don't even know what was the biggest. I don't know what MSG's maximum capacity is, but let's say you get 20,000 people to come. Everybody pays $50 a ticket. Whew, that's a lot of money. One night, one location. You take that tour worldwide, you're making millions guaranteed. You taking expenses, but that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of logisticals, little pieces of it that needs handling. Sonos does that. It's what I fucking love to do. I love to play with. It's like I want to say it's like chess, but it's more like Sudoku. You get what I'm saying? It's more like it's like playing Sudoku, figuring out like what we have too much of and what we need to replace with in order to get a clean line, like a clean, straight, direct line to profit. You get what I'm saying? And the last one, which is my favorite. I live for this last part. The last part is I'm forgetting the thing. Licensing. Sync licensing. Sync licensing is when the artist gives their song to another brand or they give their likeness to another company in order to be able to sell products or services. I love sync licensing because that is the true power of an artist without their audience. If you get what I'm saying. You can create a sonic personality, a visual personality, so primal, so clean, so fucking good that it just emulates a wider mythology, which is just so undeniable to the public. You don't even need to sell the music or anything. You just need to be the character, and you can lease that luxury. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, that was my little rant about Sonos. Today we're gonna be shooting. I'm shooting this artist, Mudda. Mudda just came in from, I think he just dropped in from Massachusetts. So we're gonna be shooting a Sonos performance. I'm gonna try to ask him what's up. I'm trying to see if I can get him in my vlog. And yeah, today he's the one we're helping. All right. Let's lock in, bro. I gotta set this shit up. Why, like, the music industry, like, there are two parts to every type of business. There is the operations, there is the handling of operations, and then there is the lifestyle of the employee handling those operations, right? Boom. Every industry has a culture. Like, when you think about waiters, like niggas that be doing waiting, like that wait tables, they have that schedule gives them like a certain type of lifestyle. And that makes them a certain type of person. My question is, why is it that the type of person in the music industry usually tends to have a very negative approach on life? And that's an observation. I'm not judging anybody. I find myself in the same shoes. The overall sentiment is a level of awareness of high risk. Because if you're smart and you're in the music industry, you know that it is probably a risky business. Art has no inherent value. So when we work in this environment of trying to sell something that doesn't have an inherent value, it makes everybody on edge, bro. Which makes it very difficult to have friends. Most of the successful businesses in the world require good operating friends. You need someone that's living a good lifestyle, that has good operations, and is overall happy You don't want to deal with a person that's sad. You don't want to deal with a person that already has a chip on their shoulder. If you find a person that is happy, has a good operating, like, functioning business, and knows how I'm smacked, bro. I lost the first point, but you get what I'm saying, bro. That is a person that you can work with again and again and again and again. You get what I'm saying? But anyways, this is my setup, by the way. I like you, bro. Can I say I love this setup? The only thing I would change, yeah, I wouldn't even change it for real. The only thing I would really change is the lens. This is the Sony A7R, right? This is the Sony A7R 2. They're on the fucking 5 right now, bro. I'm like far behind. But it gets the job done. You get me? And this one is the Panasonic. This one, even if I could get the newer version, I wouldn't get that shit. This shit is a fucking beast, bro. And it's so light, it's so handy. I'll be tucking this. I could take this anywhere with me, bro. I'll be taking this around the city. But yeah, this nigga Mula late, bro. We gotta wait for him to tap in. Like, let's run this shit. Oh, by the way, later on tonight, I might have a recording session with Tilly. I'm gonna record one of my songs. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. It's about to be a busy Friday night. Friday night. Friday night, nigga. One thing I noticed. I've noticed that artists are always like 45 to 90 minutes late. Like, the average artist is 45 to 90 minutes late. Like, I've been working, like, you know what? I'm about to solve a booking problem, right? One thing that is super slow in this industry is booking. Booking in this industry requires what we should call like a buffer. You get what I'm saying? Before, like, let's say you book a client, right? You book a client for, and I'm only talking from operations, from an operations perspective. Like, if you're not in operations, this is fucking irrelevant to you. Creating that 1 hour buffer always creates the opportunity for wait time. You get what I'm saying? So let's say an artist books you for 7 o'clock, right? The artist has asked for 7 o'clock. You will then book your engineer for 7:30. You get what I'm saying? You would give your engineer like you would give the artist a 30-minute buffer. So, like, let's say the artist does come on time, you gotta make him wait. The artist gotta wait. That is the cost, right? That is the cost. The only good situation where waiting is a good option is you gotta provide a service for that buffer. So, like, you gotta have a lounge. You understand? That is a luxury that, like, this operation is only a luxury that you can afford yourself if you have a lounge and staff. You would need to have someone to provide a sort of amenity. Like, I don't know, bullshit, bro. We be wanting bullshit, bro. We be stepping up. Niggas be stepping into the studio. They be trying, bro. I seen a nigga drink tea for the first time. Brother, I ain't never seen you drink tea, bro. You pull up to the studio, they offering tea and shit. You want to try shit. It's an experience. It's an experience. It's fun. So you would need to have a lounge and you need to offer some kind of beverage or something to eat. And you know for a fact that in the next 30 minutes, the artist is going to get what they came here for, which is the service. But that work environment is more likely to success with the personality of an artist, because a rigid system which actually operates off of a flowy, because artists are really flowy people. They don't understand, like, you understand it. They're very flowy people. So your business model has to be relatively flexible. You can't operate on the most effective way to get the goal, which in this business would be money. The most effective way to get the goal is not the most effective way to get the most amount of the goal. You get what I'm saying? Like, the fastest way to make money is not the fastest way to make a lot of money. You get what I'm saying? It's a slight distinction. It's a slight distinction. But, like, making money fast requires a certain amount of goals. Making a lot of money That's a different goal. So you have to operate in a very different manner. And that might require different expenses that you really gotta study. What the fuck is this nigga, bro? He's making me yap for mad long about business and shit, bro. This nigga mad late. Come on, allow me.
What's up with that? I'm about to say, is it still on the way?
Winded like a bitch.
I forgot to vlog the session with Mother. We were crunched for time, so we ended up just shooting everything. But I brought him with me to my studio session today. We're gonna be recording our shit, and Tilly's on the mix. Yeah, there we go. Thank you, champion. All right, let's go. We're doing what am I doing? I think I'm doing wah. We're doing wah today, so we're just gonna that one.
Wah 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 wah. Every time I come for corner, bring him a wahala. I say wah 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 wah.
So Tilly over there, and I'm recording it here. Let me hear it. Let me hear everything from the top, please. Yeah, but keep the mic on. I might do doubles, ad-libs, and shit. I just got done recording my song. Sonny's gonna get his mix in. Abe Slump, but he caught this fucking piece right here. New lens. That lens right here is gonna make our future, bro. This nigga don't even know it. He's sleeping, bro. Hard worker, man. But he secured the future, man. He holding that shit to dear life. Yo, we about to go crazy, gang. Dirty money, I'm making it dance. Dirty money, I'm making it dance. Don't say too hot, cool off.